Hello and welcome back. Right, we have got those 3 contracts to do. Let's have a look first and foremost. I will spit my words out. First and foremost, oh my life, not till 1 o'clock. Oh, truthfully, right, okay, we best speed time up. Let's hope it's not much later, not to be working into the night. It's not nice inviting guests and then working under. So, let's hope that the weathermen are wrong, as they frequently are in real life. Come on. Oh my life, come on. Right. Got to grab our stuff anyway, so let's, by the time we got on the fields, right, let's go grab, I think, if I remember rightly, the Batwing isn't far away. Yeah, I'm going to say all of our equipment's pretty much on the, oh my life, I think we definitely need to, right, okay, let's check this. I'm sure I've got this on the biggest size. I want this on 240s. I'm still debating whether or not to use the extractor or a traditional. I just don't really know whether the game's going to see that as bales. Seriously, I'm just not sure. But you can do it with loose though, or I've never tried that on FS22, but it used to work on FS19. Yeah, I've got maximum size. Brilliant. Okay then, so let's send these up to see if the worker system is playing nice to us today. It doesn't always get over to that side of the map. I do think I've worked out when I was watching in editing, I think they don't like the railroad. When you cross onto this extra section here, you always have to cross the railroad. Every time I went to go the grass area above field 17, it said is blocked. I think it works out when the train's coming through and basically blocks it. Every time I went to the top of just underneath where the railroad is on that road or leading up to it, it was absolutely fine. I mean, let's face it, it's always a bit dodgy anyway. Right, so we've got that one. Let's send Traction King. Bearing that in mind, let's go. Well, actually, yeah, we could start on field 14, thinking about it. Let's see. I don't know where the entrance is. I don't know where we get into that. Let's just see. It might be, for all I know, an actual fence stopping me. Let's see how he... No, he's happy. Brilliant. Let's grab the... Yeah, we've got implements there. And... Oh, I always think it's not an implement. It's a Vent GT. Right. The Vent, I've got to treat in a different way, in a way. Because he is awkward. Because it reads as an implement. Right, we need to go and grab the windrower, which I think is up at the shop. Let's see, and oh, seriously? Now, why is he in your way? Really? Oh my life! Seriously, it's not in your way. You're not blocked by an object that's nowhere near you. Now, come on, I'm paying you good money for sitting there looking... Gordon Bennett? Seriously? Right, we don't need the tech. You're not blocked by any object, you know. Seriously, they like... Oh my life. Yeah, what was I saying about the worker system? Right, we don't need the tether. Let's run this up manually. Go and grab everything. Oh, Batwing! Dropped it there. Don't need the tether. I know it's a little bit naughty, but what we'll do, we should tie it to one of the trees with the chain that I've got in the back of my tractor. Oh yeah. Yeah, what was I saying about the workers playing nicely today? Not so much. Excellent. Let's see. I felt awful. I was in such a... Oh my life, that was a good drop. Yeah, I did that yesterday. That was probably payback for when I charged off at 90 mile an hour and dropped the contract one on its backside because I was rushing. I looked in editing and I thought, oh, you've got to be careful of other people's equipment. Right, let's run this up the road. Get this on field 14 as well. Set destination, and we shall go and pick... Oh, yeah, we'll come and save you. Absolute. Do you know these workers? Seriously, Fent GT? Are you actually? No. Right, do you know? I'm trying to think. Right, Batwing is going with the John Deere. Baylor is going with the. What do we need? We need windrow. That's what we were going to go for. Right, let's grab the windrow. Well, what I'd like to do as well is if we can get the workers going a little bit, just for a few minutes, I'd like to go and see those fields. I want to see the entrance to the... Ah, it's down there. This one here as well. Oh, it's there, down that little road. I'm thinking of the... Yeah, don't worry, we'll stop for you. Yeah, how to get into that field. Bearing in mind we haven't got a header trailer, we've got to be very careful on how we make a dart across the road. Or by a bale header. Trailer. Bale header? Bale trailer even, yeah. Right, let's grab this one. Well, they're a little bit out, 20 to 2, and it's still absolutely teeming it down. Only the workers in a bad mood because of the rain. The weatherman's got it totally wrong. Okay. Can I get this way? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Ooh. Yeah, it's not much in it, to be honest. How much? Where are the workers? Oh, seriously? You actually did give up the ghost? Well, at least one of the workers is behaving. Can you do it? Let's see. No, it's never a good sign when they just sit there. Ever. Go on. Clear off. I'm sick of bad workers. I'll do it myself. Oh, I need fuel. Should just about get through this contract. I think with that fuel point being right down at the bottom, I think we ought to grab a mod. One of the pay a contract to bring us some fuel up every now and again. I do. I think that's the way to go. Right, now then let's see if where has that's us. Where has there's a 6300. Now, where's the Fendt GT gone? Please don't tell me it's... Oh, do you know, I hate this, the fact the Fendt, the GT is not... It's a dot, but I still can't see any dots up that end anyway. Oh, okay. Now I can. You see, and that's another thing. You can't click on it. It disappears on this screen. You have to literally jump into it. You have to. It's the only way you can actually order it. That's a major disadvantage. I'm going to see if I can play with the XML files, because that's ridiculous. Right, okay. Let's see if he's going to go. Yeah, no, he is actually being good. Right, let's grab the one down here that seriously is not being good. I'll do this herself. Hope that the rain does stop, because we don't want to lose these contracts and our name be mud in the local area because we let lots of farmers down. We cannot have this. Even though, yeah, I suppose it was in our control to say no. Beacons are on. It's just something I've got to get better at, because I never put the beacons on. The workers must have done that. Terrible at that. Put indicators on, but hardly ever remember beacons. God, that's going to be my vow, to get better at beacons. definitely. I'm not so keen on the in-cabin this. I am going to try to endeavour a bit more. It's very wide. I'm glad this has not got... We've gone for narrows. Now then. Where are we? We need to turn left. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. Oh, actually, there's a shortcut. I sort of found it by accident last time when I crashed into the side of the map. Yes, I did. You may have noticed on one of the episodes I took the left-hand side and crashed into the big red 3 crosses that basically was the side of the map. Yes, not before I... Yes, it was rather a painful experience. Oh, somebody else is not making it there. Okay, yeah, it was just here. I turned straight down to the right there and smacked straight into the big 3 red crosses. But then I recognised where I was, so I thought, I'll go past the train station. I know where I am. Yeah, I went down there. Well, of course, you don't see the big red crosses until it's too late, until you're right upon them, and then it goes flash, flash, flash in your face, and you think, uh-oh. It's literally the second before you hit them. Yeah, I don't quite know the map, just in certain areas well enough to know, oh my life, I'm getting close to the edge of the map. I do on the other side, near the shop, that one that goes under that bridge, I do know that one, but I think this is us here, isn't it? No, next one up, where the John Deere is. Well, this is worrying me now, this weather. Right, we're going to stick this on here for now. We're going to go and grab the fence GT. It's going to look like a little dot somewhere. Oh. Now, what am I paying you for? For just sitting and looking at work? No, which is the easiest way? You could turn, go down the edge of this field. I don't know, it's a bit... Go, yeah. All my life. Remember, you've got a front loader on. Watch. Is it cotton or canola? Not sure. Ooh, sunflowers. No, not this one. The one ahead. Yeah. Sunflowers are not quite so confused. Ooh, was that a proper tree? Yeah, this was not the best route I've ever picked. I have a nasty tendency to pick some stupendously silly ways sometimes. This should be another vow of mine. Whoa, yeah, because that's what happens, you see, you bump into a tree. Not even got narrows on, not even... Oh, okay. Not going to get past you, you've got a nasty branch that's sticking out. Watch the field, whether I can damage it or not. I have to pay him some damage. Oh. Okay. Into the forest we will go. Well, I do love the noises on the fence. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my life. Oh, this is, I believe, the very field that we want. Excellent. Right, okay, well the one thing we can do whilst we're sitting and waiting is actually make the course for the John Deere. We could actually sit on the field where we are and make the course. And then let's do... This is ridiculous. Oh my life. Let's do it from this bit along the tree line, because that's going to be nasty to turn. Right, let's get onto the proper field edge, which is there. Let's get that ready. Ready to rock and roll. Create job. Course play. Yeah, it's got the field edge, target position where I am. Let's see if you got this right. Ooh, that is about right, actually. Let's make sure that that's... Now then, have we got... No, but we must remember to use that on field 17. Now it's doing the field margin right this time. That's good. Oh, hang on. No, I want some... Oh no, it's got 3 headlands. Smashing. Right. Oh, I hate this, because every time you come out of this field, you have to start all over again. Right, let's speed time. Oh, no, we got everybody... Yeah. We have got the baler. We could, while we've got this moment, with the... that big guy here. The traction king. Could go and get the... I'm just don't know whether to go for the extractor. Yeah, that's true, that's the disadvantage actually, and that is, imagine I could go and get the bale trailer. Being as we've opted to do this, we do need one. We can sneak through, oh, I didn't think of that. We can actually sneak right the way through the proper farmyard. At some point I really would like to buy the proper farm. I can't remember how much it is, just for the... I do like the way as well that Black Sheep Modern have allowed that. Oh, that's 232,000. Obviously, well out of our price range right now, but that's just right now. Oh, this takes me back. This does a few little differences to the original farm, but then that's nice. Not much different though. It's very, very, very similar. I can't remember that shed up there. But then again, this is me and my dodgy memory, so yeah. Yeah, no, I think the layout is slightly different. Very slightly. This is all the same, the farm, but that little shelter there, I can't recall that. Don't recall that run down the side there on the FS22 one. This at the front looks very similar. Very, very similar. That fence is new, so that wasn't in the original, in the FS19 one that is. I won't say the original because there have been quite a few iterations of this. I do know as well that there are collectibles on this map, and I know where some of them are roughly. I'm not ruling it out, but I said this in my last Let's Play. I don't feel it when you've got quite a bit of... Now then, where are you going? We want the bale trailer. Need to reconfigure it. Oh, yes. Now there's a slight problem in that. In so much as this year's canola is sitting inside that. Switch the lights off. Lights, not indicators. Got good lights on it. Let's have a quick look at the prices while we are marooned due to bad weather. Let's have a look and see prices. Sometimes you can have peaks and troughs. Not really. No, November's much better than that. It's nearly 900. No, I'm not selling at that much of a loss, even if we have to lease a bale trailer, because I'd forgotten that my own trailer is in use. Right, I don't know. This is getting worse. I'm making more and more mistakes. Right. Okay then, so we could lease. We're going to have to lease. Well, we've got the bale. We do need the Fen GT to have the self-made weight though, otherwise it's not going to be lugging any bales. But then if we're using the extractor, as I say, it used to work with loose. I can't see that not working. I might be wrong though. Let's grab that weight. Take that for the Fen GT for when he's ready for lifting. Whoa. Okay. Extractor then. I think we'll have a go. I say I can't see it being any different to going loose, if I'm honest. I really can't. extractor to 240, so we can go for max size. Lease 1779, yes. And it is a pinch bolt, so oh wow, that's quite small. Now I've only used one of these, I think twice. I got it wrong the first time, but then I have now seen how to do this, although it is a while since Hallbella Run when I use this. I do like it actually. Alright, let's take this across the field, and it matches our colours quite perfectly, but not badly. Right, let's run this across. Fact, yes, I am being silly, aren't I? The beauty of this is, I did this at Hallbella Run as well, is we want to take this to the biogas plants. Take the bales before we do that into there, and then just you start at one end and move it down. Can't remember which way it works though. Let's have a quick look on this map. Right, PGA in relation to us is, I think, oh, I've lost my mouse. I know where I'm going. I'm turning right. Actually, no, I really want to go through the farmyard again. Yes, so that's what we're going to do. We're still going to need to lease a bale trailer though, because I've been stupid and forgotten that ours is in use. Or we place a cheap silo. But truthfully, I think it's leasing a bale trailer is probably the better way to go. If the RQ-San wasn't 90 grand, I might even lease that for this contract, but that's going to cost about 3 grand, 4 grand maybe. What's it going? Seals. Yeah, no, can't get past that. Whoa, watch, I've got narrows on, I really have. Not that that would mean I would, okay. Right. Good job I have got narrows on. Tell me there's a way out up here. Oh, there is. All the ways to go, Mr. Smith. What a mess. Be careful. There's snake to the right. Drag it across that post somewhat. Yeah, I am. Can I get through that alleyway? Yeah, oh my life, I'm rolling backwards. Now that's something that never used to happen in FS19, I've noticed as much. The way that you, oh no, through road, can't go that way. Yeah, the way you roll in this, and I suppose, I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just not used to it. Because I do think, seriously, it is true to life. I mean, of course you would put your handbrake on as well, so. What on earth did I hit there? I believe to the right we need to go. Oh, I'm hitting something. Look at, what on earth? That's twice now. And again. Please tell me. No, I'm not hitting anything. Yeah, I know. I'm hit. Oh, yeah, definitely hitting some. It's like a barrier that I'm hitting every now and again. Well, I've never been through here before and hit any invisible barriers. That's definitely a new one. Whoa, nice one, Mr. Smith. You just ran someone over. And you've gone past the biogas plant as well. Oh, and of course you've got a car behind you. Well done. Excellent job. Right, okay. agree, that was abysmal. Was shocking. She'll have to do better. And by not running that lady over in the purple, that's a start. If there's no reason whatsoever decided to turn around. Yeah, so extractor in the biogas plant. Let's find a perfect place for it now. I can't remember what, yeah, you have to tow it away. So I just can't remember how this worked. You have to get into it. I'm just trying. Might actually be better down at the bottom. Then I've got a long way to come with the. Yeah, we'll start in the middle. Switch the help on for this. File bale wrapper. It's not taking any notice of that all. Okay. I think we need to get into this if I remember rightly. Yeah. File bearer. Oh. That's it. You load them and then drive it forwards, I think. So yeah, actually we need it to be as far this side as, hang on. You drop it on the back and it rolls out the front. So do I need to, which way am I going to drive? That away? Trying to visualise this. Goes out the front. Oh, I hate this. Right, I'm going for my guts, and it's probably not going to be right, knowing me. Right, let's go. Let's go down here. Right. Switch the engine off because I don't want to be charged for hours and hours. Right, now we need to lease a... When is this rain going to stop? This is ridiculous. Right, cheapest bale trailer. No, not cheapest. Let's have a look. Bale trailers, bale loaders. No, just trailers. We could go for one of my favourites. 20-foot gooseneck. That's not going to cost us too much. Yes, I like my thinking. It's not terribly long, it has got straps though. And to lease is going to cost us, wow, you cannot, that is just good. Yeah, I would in time like to buy that, one of those. They are absolutely amazing. Now, why am I stuck? This is weird. Clacking things on there. Alright, let's go grab that. Could be our bale trailer for this particular session. Let's turn time up a little. Go grab that. This rate is going to be, this entire session is going to be spent faffing around, wasting lots of time, getting to a contract. It's ridiculous. So is it gut? I can't quite remember if this is the right or the wrong way to go. I think it's right. I'm sure it is. Not really. This is a gut. Yeah, I am right. This is the way I should have come last time when I went round the edge of the field, isn't it, I think? Yeah. Yeah, I went up there. Should have done. Should have gone this way. I love the way that you can't open the gates unless you actually own the farm. That's or own the property. That's, I like that. Nice touch. Not used to it, but I like it. Yeah, when I first came on the Let's Play, the first thing I did was try to open the gate and it wouldn't open. And I did say in joke, perhaps you need to own it. And that's exactly what was right. And that was just a gut instinct, but it is true. I've seen map tours and they say that you need to own the things to actually make them work. Yes, I think Whoa, well done, Mr. Smith. Yeah, you have definitely proved that this particular session you are as sharp as a hammer, which is fairly dull. Yes, field 22 has got the best entrance, but we really need, or try to, I suppose we can do things ourselves to make a field entrance. We don't have to stick to what we've got now. If we buy those fields, we can suit ourselves, or we could buy a cheap header trailer. I've never liked header trailers, but yeah, there is sometimes now. I'm not sure if this weight is now going to work with this. Can't remember if it is a. Oh, it is. It is. It's a pinbowl. Fantastic. I'm not sure this has got. Yeah, it has got straps. Thought it had. Now, come on, this is getting silly now. This cloud still looks chocker. Right. Speed time a little bit more. Let's go to 10. Whoa. Yeah, the weight works nicely, but it's not so good, and it probably wouldn't be in real life as well, I suppose, thinking about it. I've had a comment, one of the viewers, Phil B, who has, and I agree myself, it's nice to have a bit of comments that do guide. I have thought of this myself, but always thought, will people? But yeah, Phil said that perhaps just the music, in a roundabout sort of way he did, just the music rather than the tractor sounds when I'm on a time-lapse, and I think he's right. It is something I thought of myself a while back, but thought, I'm not sure. It's alright in normal, like a session like today, when the sounds of the tractor are there. I think it adds to the realism, but if you're doing time-lapse, then you're not aiming for the noise. So I think from this point onwards, I should probably try, well, I know I can do it. I can cut the audio, literally mute it, the audio on the natural track, and just put the music track on now then. There's no through road, so I've got to go on to the right. Yes, I'm going to try that. I think that's definitely the better option. Yeah, this is really not very. That is just, yeah, that is a nightmare. Yeah, there's no way I can actually do that any better than that. There really isn't. Think you're going to do that, if I'm honest. If I pull that, I'm going to clonk that. Even if I pull heavily, I might be able to do it if I pull forwards and see. Right. No, I'm right. It's the angle. It's going to always pull too wide. Always. Okay. Shortcuts don't always end up being shortcuts. Sometimes lessons need to be learned. You can't always go. Now then, let's see. Can we? It's definitely true, but there are often. Oh, do you know, this manual gear change malarkey is getting really ridiculous. There are often more than one way to skin a cat. Is what I frequently say. Going through proper fields, like that's not the way that I'm going to skin a cat. Okay, sometimes you just have to admit defeat. Okay, yes. I am not. Whoa, that's slipperoonious. Right, there is a way. Let's try that. Now that's new as well. That's Fantastic looking building there. There's a lot of buildings. I do like that. Yes. Also, one of our other viewers, Nigel, said that they do work, but only on easy economy. Those giant towers there, they don't work on hard economy. So I wasn't completely wrong when I bought that original field with the corn, but it doesn't tick up when you're on hard economy. So yeah, that means we don't get any benefit from them, which is a shame. Seems rather unfair, but it is what it is. Right, now then, I am a bit confused on where we are now. Oh, I need to be turning left. Right, okey-doke. Yeah. See if I get my bearings. Not gone through the town very much, to be honest. Left turn. Stop for cars. Look at that beautiful river. Absolutely glorious. Well, we have... Oh, and I haven't noticed and switched the time down, have I? Okay. Let's drop the weight as well. I think, if I'm honest, I don't think... I suppose we could do one field. I think we're going to do one this session because I've faffed... Well, not all my fault. I've faffed around such a lot. It's taken so long to prepare for this contract. I think what we'll do is we shall set the mower going. No, we won't. I am right. I'm not feeling it. We're going to literally, now that we're all ready, the next play session it's 3:05. We have 14, 16 and 17. We know 17's got that horrible trough, but 16 and 14 aren't massive. They're only really equal to 17. So, yeah, I think we'll do 14 first because we're here. Then we'll do 16, get the two small ones out of the way. Take those now. Is the BGA, so we're not very far away. No, that's not too far. Go down the road, not the first right, second big right. Near the turn for the train station. Right, I think I've got it. Right, so next session we're going to hit 14, 16, 17, and yes, we shall get this, annihilate these things, get this contract, these contracts completed. Ooh, wow, 100% fertilised. Wow, they've been looking after their fields. That should be a really good, fantastic. Let's have a quick look at the others. Ooh, it's on the orange stage as well. 16 and 14 fully fertilised and 17 not at all. So actually, funnily enough, even though 16 is technically smaller, we may well get almost the same amount of bales as 17. That's good news though, that really is. That aids us with the contract. That should be a very good yield. Anyway, enough waffling from me. We shall get this cracking. Oh, do you know, let's just get on with it. Let's not faff around. Come on, we can do this. I am, of course, going to go into time-lapse because this is now going to be the stuff of legends. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is it for this session. That is not bad. I thought I'd finish it where we could look at that bale count, because there's a lot of it's manual bale loading, so that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm still unsure as to if we're going to go into this anyway. We're going to, and we got a square baler. I think we should buy now this time the Bale King. I do. I think it would help us enormously in what we're going to do now. I truly think that would be the way to go. So yeah, I think probably we'll get that done, and let's just check how many bales did we actually get in the session. Bales produced. That's bizarre. I was watching a Let's Play the other day with Mr. CDP, and he was just noting that normally when you are on baling for contracts it doesn't show it, and yet it showed it. Bales produced 38. Is that the right amount? Or is that saying total that we've done completely? Because that's not right. It's got to be 38. It's got to be. So 38. That does seem about right. So 38 bales. Now I didn't realise these are 6.5 tons, aren't they? Yeah, 6,500. So they're not quite, obviously standard hay in that are a lot bigger than these. These are only just, in fact just under twice as big as standard rounds. So yeah, the fact you've still got to run around and bale a wrap me is a bit of a disadvantage. The extractor's a little bit different, but I'm quite sure for what we've achieved we will get this. It's going to take, I would say, an entire session, 38. But I think we will definitely, the one thing we are going to do, whilst I remember, is we're going to go get this and we're literally going to grab it. I seriously think that it's going to be sensible, not dead money leasing it as well. I wish I could change the colours. Right, let's grab the Fendt GT and we'll run over, grab that and bring it back, and that's where we're going to leave it then. I just oh, he says, where did I leave the Fendt GT? Is that on this field or on this field? Do you know? Bearing in mind it looks like an implement, not a... That's a Samaz. Oh, of course I left it on field 14, didn't I? Yes I did, that's right. Let's go grab it. I'll come back to field 14, it's the closest to this lot. So 38 bales, if that's right, that's 38 to bale wrap, which we'll do at all. I think it's going to take a complete session. Obviously bale wrapping's different, so if this was hay now we would have actually done this by now, but obviously I don't mean loaded, because obviously we've still got the loading to do, but yeah, seriously, there's a car. Yeah, we shall go grab that. Next session we shall stack these. Right, let's go grab this. I always said this actually, bale spike actually is almost as a pallet fork as well. I like this one because it is sort of a crossover. I do very much like the design on this particular one. The only downside is because it does two things as it is doing them. It's not... this is the right way, isn't it? Yes it is. It's obviously you can get ones that are for round bales where you can grab 2 round bales at once. This one you sort of can, but only by being a little bit clever with the way you do it. I did have a go and I did manage to do it, but it's a bit of an art and it's still not nice. Whereas obviously now we're on square bales. Bale King is going to come in very handy, especially if we're going to do contracts, and I do intend on doing. And I'd say I don't want to go back to auto loading, I really don't. So grab this, take it back, and then we'll leave them ready for next session for loading and everything. The last section of these contracts, seeing if we do get away with the extractor. I'm thinking we should. It's no different to doing loose silage. You can do loose hay in that as well with contract, or you used to be able to. It's a learning curve. If I lose the money, I lose the money. It is tough. You've got to sometimes take a chance, and it is still silage. If the game judges me badly, then it's not much I can really do. was a little bit terrible. Bale Spark, Bale King, our very own. Another nearly 6,000 spent. Bought. I think 6,000 well spent. Bearing in mind I did use the one we leased a couple of times ago, and I did think it was definitely worth the investment if we're going to be doing this a lot. And I do like doing bales and baling, if I'm honest. I really would. Right, let's get this gone. So much for looking at those fields this time. That was the plan. It didn't work out so good. You know, best laid plans of mice and men, as the old saying goes. Whoa, be careful. Don't like it in this configuration, but it makes a perfect ram. It's hard to judge your distance. It's so far ahead, with it being so long. Especially when you're going around yards with lots of posts. Right, I should be glad when we get this back, and then that is where we're going to leave it. It's been a productive session though, truly. Not too painful. It wasn't one of the worst. It wasn't absolutely fantastic, but we didn't get too many issues. I took over, and I'm sorry about switching the lines on for courseplay, but I just had to start it off. It was being a bit awkward, to be honest. So this is 15 and then 14 next. So we shall leave this ready to stack up next time. I'm hoping that I'm going to try to think. I don't know how many we're going to get on. 3 high, I should say. 4 abreast, I would say. I couldn't swear to it. Anyway, no more waffling. We have we've spent a bit of money, I do realise that. But sometimes it is the way of a Let's Play at the beginning, where you have got to keep on buying equipment that you need, and then one day you don't need any more equipment, or then you could probably start on going for bigger equipment. Still think we've done well. We'll get that extractor worked on next week, and I'm hoping to goodness it's not a terrible mistake. I am still tempted. I suppose, if I'm thinking about it right now, I'm going to save the game obviously after this session briefly. We could load the session, and if I'm wrong we'll treat it as a scientific test, because the only thing that will defeat me is game mechanics, which in real life silage is silage, and a farmer would not care what kind of silage that was, and it's still technically a one big bale instead of lots of little bales, but we shall see whether the game itself accepts that. It did used to in FS19. You could have, I know I made a mistake once and I actually delivered some of my own silage to compensate for the fact that I'd taken the bales to the wrong sale point and sold them. So yes, I've done that, and it accepted that with no shenanigans, but that was FS19, so we shall see what we shall see. Anyway, that is this session over. Hope you're going to continue on this journey with me and see what I'm quite looking forward to next session. I'm seriously thinking we'll do okay. I don't mean I don't know how many bales or anything like that, but I'm just I'm quite looking forward to the manual bale loading and using the extractor, and we shall see what we shall see from the resulting good or bad things. But anyway, no more waffling from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.